great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us the land from here to the Colorado and the freedom to raid as we see fit. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
Oh, right. You don't convince him, you just bring it up.
Farewell.
Okay, well, I will go convince all of your young'uns to betray you and all that jazz, and...
Your pal's one ugly motherfucker.
She dies fourth.
What? Not now, I'm busy.
At least he was reasonably polite. Carl! Hey, Carl! Oh, this is the asshat.
I've been warned about you. You are perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar, and that is not wise. My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a token of our alliance.
And not such a good voice actor for this guy.
In exchange for great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes. I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans. Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle. Speak then. Yes, goodbye.
Alright, buddy. Well, we'll be sabotaging that shit later. I don't actually care about the Great Khans, I just want the XP.
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
Sure. GFD?
Name's Regis.
Oh, I see.
Second in command. You might say I share your concern about Caesar.
Yay!
You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to restoration. Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular: me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane.
I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you.
Ah, no problem, dude.
You'd have to talk to them, but those 2 have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around. Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts. Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
No problem, dude.
Carl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the longhouse right in front of Papa. I would too, if I were you.
Okay. Well, we'll do the bitch work first. I guess we can troll the Legion guy, but that comes later. Where's the... Oh, hey, chick.
Nice robot.
Thanks, lady. Eddie's awesome. Is their tent closed at night? Is that the gag? Oh. No, they're not here. That's the gag. Did I really... Yeah, I guess I gotta go back around. Oh well.
Just get the fuck out of here.
Okay, you die fifth.
Yeah?
I'm having real trouble keeping track of who I've marked for first, second, third, all that, so counting on you guys to help remind me. Where's this map taking me? Way the fuck over there! Okay, we're not doing that yet. Turn it round. Nice. You have no idea how much I want to punch stuff. Okay, that's a training thing, obviously. Ugh. Oh, nice. So there's Death Claws. Jerry the Punk. Well, let's talk, dude.
What do you want? I can tell you they're a bunch of big dumb jerks with no appreciation for art. I mean, can you believe their initiation? Everybody has to do it. Well, everybody who wants to be a con anyways. They toss you into the ring there and beat on you for a solid minute. If you survive, you're in.
Oh, jeez.
Sure, maybe not if you're some hulking reprobate like Regis or big to the gills like Jack. I've tried 5 times and still haven't made it.
You've died 5 times?
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe. Do you think the followers of the apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe.
I have an inn.
You'd do that? Thanks. I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The cons wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody. Nothing really. Just trying to psych myself up to try my initiation. Again.
Not convincing.
Oh, you heard that, huh?
Well, actually, you
So,
were asleep,
yeah, I
but
was
we're gonna
writing
pretend
poetry.
I heard it, yeah.
I know, it's not a very great con-like thing to do. The followers of the apocalypse came to our camp when I was a kid, and they brought a bunch of old books. I used to read pre-war poetry for hours. Have you seen this tribe? If it's not an epic drunken ballad of cracking skulls and hearing lamentations, they think it's a waste of time. Yeah, well, I guess maybe I'm not. But what else can I do?
I like it. I don't even care what he...
You would? Really? Okay, well...
Oh god, this is going to be terrible, isn't
This
it?
is a poem I wrote about the dark loneliness that suffuses my soul.
So edgy.
Rain clouds wrap my heart in sorrow black as silk.
Turn up the 9-inch
My empty
nails.
scream does not echo. Even though we're in a canyon, my soul aches.
Wah,
But not as
wah.
much as my limbs. Because I've been beaten severely.
Dun 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 dun.
What do you think?
I'll be nice.
You liked it? Wow, you're the first one who ever did.
Oh boy.
Huh? Wait, what are you talking about? We're allied with Caesar now? Typical. Nobody tells me anything.
Alright, dude.
Bye.
We'll hook you up with the followers just because you look like you could use a pair of boobs in your face.
Nice robot.
Thanks, lady.
Your pal's one ugly motherfucker.
Robot, kill her. She dies 6th. Wakey, wakey. Oh yeah, bring that mullet over here, you... Oh.
Your pal's one ugly motherfucker.
He dies 7th. List is getting pretty long here. Starting to add up. You know, this is taking me entirely the wrong way. Maybe it loops around. This camp sucks. I'm kidding. It's full of lore and many interesting and worthwhile things. Oh, there's something else up there. And, of course, nothing. That's pretty good. Okay then, well I'm not gonna find shit during the night. There we go. Oh yeah, hey, there's a bunch of stuff up there.
Caravan of 2 now.
Wait, did I miss stuff up there? No, I didn't. I was just up there. Word.
Yeah?
Oh, that's a word, yes. No, I do not have dinner bell. What is dinner bell? Sounds like a weapon.
Your friend's cute. Is she single?
She's into chicks, buddy.
Hello.
Hello. Ah! Jack and Diane. Well, I see why they hang together. He's into her, and she's lonely. Oh, nice.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want?
Ah! How's 100 cap sound?
We keep the Great KHAAAAAAAANs from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufactures the chems. I organize the runners and the shipments. We make regular shipments to a lot of settlements around the Mojave. A lot of our business comes from the fiends lately. Personally, I think they're kind of creepy. But Papa likes the fact they get all hopped up on Psycho and harass the NCR patrols. We're supplying things people want in exchange for things our tribe needs. Don't judge us.
I'm not judging anybody, lady. Keep your pantyhose on.
I'll spare you the history lesson. Talk to Papa Khan if you want to hear that story. Things have been rough for a while now. Even with Jack working all the time and my runners making deliveries daily, we're barely getting by. Maybe this alliance with Caesar will help, but I don't know. Red Rock Canyon isn't exactly the most hospitable place. There's no food, barely any water, and nothing anybody wants. We used to send patrols out to acquire supplies, but ever since Bitter Springs, there just aren't enough of us left.
There's tons of you walking around doing nothing but insulting ghouls.
Sure. What do you want to know? Hey, it's not like I'm super attached to working with Caesar or anything. But if it'll stop his patrols from harassing my runners, I'm all for it.
Oh.
I haven't heard anything like that. Do you have any proof? Okay. Come on back when you do. I don't have any compelling reason to trust you, given your behavior. So no, I'm not really inclined to give you a job.
My behavior?
Helpful? What, like bathtub stim packs? What's the point of that? You've got a point. Selling meds to the locals could be a pretty nice side gig. Alright, I'll tell Jack to give it a try.
So I got karma. Do I get some fame with you jackasses?
Well, it's not like I'm super attached to working with Caesar. Papa hasn't steered us wrong yet.
He will.
Yeah, you made a pretty good argument. We'll keep it small for now, but if it turns a profit, we might expand.
Sweet.
Jack handles the small-time purchases. You should talk to him unless you're looking for a major shipment. Anything else?
Nope, you can lay your fun bags back down, lady. Yo, homie.
Whoa, new guy.
Hey, stoner.
Do. We don't, like, do anything. We make the magic happen.
Junkies.
We make the happy stuff. What do you need? Jet, Psycho, a little Med-X to ease the pain? Nah, man, more like drug suppliers. Yeah. Other folks sell them. Diane's mostly in charge of that.
Wow, I was just talking to Diane.
Guess I just had a natural talent for it. When I was a kid, these cats called the Followers of the Apocalypse came to our camp. They knew all kinds of kooky, scientistical stuff, so I ate up all the chemistry they could teach.
Yeah, no
Diane
kidding.
had the head for business, so we teamed up.
Psycho is angry stuff.
Diane's my girl, man. We've
Uh-huh.
been taking care of each other our whole lives, ever since our folks died. Now we keep the cons and caps together.
They're stoinking.
They're family, you dig? They've always looked out for us, made sure we had something to eat and a place to crash. Papa may look like a big angry bear, but he's a softy at heart. Regis is cool, scary, but cool. The rest are all pretty groovy, even little Jerry. The other dudes call him Jerry the Punk. That's kind of harsh, though. I think he's just a sensitive soul that needs some love. He's usually down around the proving ground if you want to say yo.
Why don't you hook him up with Diane? She could probably help him out.
Diane handles most of the transactional elements of this little enterprise, but I'm always in the market for new recipes if you've got the spark.
Yeah.
Right on. What have you got?
Oh, jeez.
Right on. Let's have it.
No, don't lay down. I've got 3.
Grudalicious.
Jeez.
That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you?
Grudalicious. Probably gonna get the most karma and infamy out of or fame out of this one.
Right on, right on.
There we go.
You're a pretty hip cat. Right on. What have you got?
Right on. Boogie boogie, baby. Slasher. What the hell is Slasher?
Right on. Let's have it.
Hey, Nico.
Grudalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you?
Yay!
Right on. You're a pretty hip cat. Right on.
Party time mentats.
Right on.
Ooga, oogie boogie, baby. Whoa.
Grudalicious.
He has to roll with
the
his girl every time I
What do
give him a
owe
new
ya?
drug.
Right on, right on. You're a pretty... Right on.
Yay! So they're not thrilled with me. But they're okay, you know. There's some good in there.
Grudalicious. Right on, right on. You're a pretty...
Yeah, no kidding.
Already on it. I whipped up a few stim packs already. But if you've got any more recipes, I'll take them.
So I need to get my survival up to, what was it, 60?
Huh? Look, man, me and Diane, we don't dig on that politics stuff, savvy? We just make the product and make it get to a good home. Sure, Caesar's a drag, but as long as we've got each other, we don't care who the top dogs roll with.
You won't have each other. They'll kill you and whore your girl.
Dude, what a total haul. No way that's Kopashishi. Yeah, okay. Me and Diane got your back.
Nice.
No sweat. Oh, you're buying. Tell you what, since you've been acting all, well, random lately, how about a discount? Might calm you down.
Sweet. Super stim pack. I'm never one to turn those down. You need some money, dude. Party time mentat. Okay, what do these do? Shit, charisma +5? You know, if I still had non-10 stats all the way across the board, I would pick those up. That'll do.
Thanks. Oh, it's cool, man. I got your back.
Sweet. Alright.
Trade with comms.
Talk to you again,
Closing
lady.
most of the villages west of Vegas with chems.
Hey, what's up?
Your chest.
Don't worry, Jack and I have talked it over. We'll talk up the idea of breaking the alliance.
Sweet.
You look like you could handle yourself in a fit.
Yes,
Right, I'll tell
I
you
fixed
what.
it.
Anders, one of my best runners, is overdue to report.
Oh shit.
If you can find out what happened to him, I'll give you some real work.
Hey, I killed him.
What? How? What happened?
Shit.
Damn it. Okay, well, thank you for finding out at least. Was there something else you needed? Okay, if you want a little work, I think I can find you something. With Anders out of commission for so long, we're short-handed on runners, and some backlogs have piled up. We've got an associate in the Crimson Caravan Trading Company who distributes for us and out of Vegas.
Oh, good.
He's been after us for a new shipment.
I was hoping it wasn't Dallas.
Great. Here's the package. Your contact is Don Hostetler at the Crimson Caravan. Come back and see me when you're done.
Okay.
What?
Wow, he's pretty insulting to his woman.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, he doesn't have any jobs. Okay. Well, we'll do that bitch work so shortly. Can you lay down, Monty? There you go. Turn that off. What's next? Good Springs? What the hell's that? What's going on out there? Weird. Eh. We'll go this way. What? Oh, okay. Crazy game. Why is it doing that?
Hello?
Hello. Okay, so it wants me to go poke around in the tent, but I'm not doing that.
Carl sends his regards.
Okay, in the interest of being nice.
I'm afraid not. Our instructions were very specific. You have to die.
Okay. It didn't take very long. Thanks for the extra loot, guys. And I should have been imposing and threatening to his miserable ass. Wait, what? Great KHAAAAAAAAAN Armory. Oh, this. Okay, it's open. Why not? No, it's guarded.
Huh.
Yeah.
You know you're traveling with a fucking murderer?
Do you think I care, dude? Oh, okay. So T detect, then go into the Great Hall or whatever and pickpocket him while he's not, not aware of me. I like that idea. Oh, I see what you mean. Hanging out with the Deathclaws. Right, okay. Sounds fun. Oh, it's Foot Locker. Okay.
Don't need this right now.
That sounds a bit like I'm not getting any XP for those deaths. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. Now, can't you still be detected if you steal something from a crate even when you're not detected? Or, I don't know, maybe I'm misunderstanding that. Abandoned shack. The hell did we just kill? Oh well. Doesn't seem very abandoned to me. Well. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Ew, the toilet's steaming. Oh, never mind, the whole room is. I should have sold that guy all my drugs. Like all the drugs I don't use.